In our next lesson, we're going to take a look at discounts. Money that you save when you go shopping. And you think, why do stores do that? Well, they're not making as much money as they could, but if they lower the price, they should be able to sell more of that one product. In essence, giving them a lot more profit income as the selling season goes on, or as long as the sale goes on. We're going to use percent proportion again. This is very versatile to use. It handles part and total problems, but it does a lot more anything dealing with the percent. Definition again is percent number over 100. By definition, that's what it is. You'll see in the textbook videos they have the 100 on the right. It technically doesn't matter. I just prefer to do it on the left. That way, as you read left to right, you think percent first. Part is was the key, and of is the total, as far as part and total. It doesn't play as much in terms of discounts, because we typically don't see the words is and of, but we have to think more of part and total. Here's what I want you to think of. We're going to do this just a little differently, and the reason is because I think it's more straightforward. I think it gets us to the point where we need to be a lot faster, and it's a little more versatile for what we want. Imagine a t-shirt for $35, and it's 20% off. So I'm going to start off with my proportion. 100 goes on the bottom left automatically. The percentage is going to go on the top. And I want to figure out, I can go one of two ways. I'm going to solve it one way first. I want to figure out what is my total. What do I owe them? Okay? How much do I have to pay? The original total cost of the shirt was $35. This is my total as far as the proportion goes, because that's the total amount of the shirt. 35 goes on the bottom. Now I know I just got done saying what's my total, but remember this is going to be different. It's going to be lower because of the discount. I don't know what I have to pay, what part of the $35 I have to pay. That's why I put an X there, X dollars. Now here's what I want you to visualize. If I was paying all of this shirt, if there was no discount, what percentage of the t-shirt would I be paying for? If there was no discount, normal price $35, what percentage of the shirt would I be buying? Hopefully you think 100%. I would be buying all 100% of the shirt. Now here's what you need to think about. If it's 20% discount, that's 20% I don't have to pay for. It's basically free for me. So here's what I want you to think in your head. Before I figure out this, what's going to go in here is what percent of the shirt do I have to pay for? Well, if it was normal, I would be buying all 100% of the shirt. All of this would be shaded in. But they're cutting me 20% off. So I'm not going to shade in 20% of the t-shirt. I'm paying for 80% of it. This 20% they don't even charge me for. It's like getting a free sleeve. So in your head, 100 minus the discount, 100 minus 20, leaves me with 80%. That's what I'm paying for. I am paying for only 80% of the shirt. If you think about it in terms of this, it will get me at my final answer much faster. Okay, I'm going to multiply diagonally with cross products as usual. 100x equals 80 times 35, get my calculator. 80 times 35 equals 2800. Multiply by the reciprocal of the number with the variable. This is 100 over 1. The reciprocal is 1 over 100. I said earlier that when I multiply by 1 over 100, there is a fast way to get my answer. All I need to do is take the decimal 2 left. And if I would type it in, I'd get the same thing. X equals $28. This is how much I have to pay because it's 80% of the shirt. Why is it 80%? Because they did not charge me for 20% of it. Now check. This is always a good time to check. Small over big, small over big. If you got a number like 43, Does it make sense that you owe more than the original price if it was on sale? I hope not, because it makes no sense. So this is an example of figuring out with the discount. Now I want to show you, what if the question says, what is the discounted amount? How much money are you saving? There's a difference. If it asks, what do you pay? Then you would put in 80. If it says, what is this amount? Well, I would redo the problem. Instead of 80, they're asking about the 20%. So now I would do the proportion, same setup, but I would put in a 20. Same solving, get my answer of what did I save. How else could I go from here? If I did it with the 80 and got 28, okay, how much did I save? Well, the original was 35. I'm subtracting away the 28 of what I owe. Subtract, I get 7. So how much did I save? I saved 7. So I want you to think in terms of the 80%. Going for the discounted amount right away. That's it.